Hello everyone, welcome back. I was planning on making the turbo motor factory, but I felt like let me just change pace a little bit and sort of like work on this structure, which is what is that? Alien power augmenter. Yes, I unlocked this quite a while back. So basically, this increases my power output by quite a bit, and I wanted to make a blueprint for the structure so that whenever I get enough summer loops, I can just plop this down. This is an extremely powerful machine, but as you guys can see, it takes in 10 summer loops. So it's insane. You need so much summer loops. But what it does is each of these individually gives me 500 megawatts of power, which itself is a lot. And then it augments the entire power to increase it by 10%. So if I have 10,000 megawatts, it will just make it 11,000. So if I have two of these, it will make the 10,000 will become 12,000. Along with that, it will add like 500 per alien power augmenter. So if I have two of these plop down and I have 10,000 megawatts power, each of those two will give me 500. So that will become 11,000. And totally, I think it is 10%. I don't know if it's 10% of 11,000 or 10% of 10,000. No matter what, it's around like 13,000 power, megawatts of power. So 10,000 becomes 13,000. So roughly like 30% increase in power, which will be insane if it is 10,000, of course. But technically, you can think of it of like 20 to 25% increase in power if you just plop two of those down. Similarly, one is like 10 to 15% increase, something like that. So that is insane. That will help me quite a bit. So I wanted to make a structure where I don't have to worry about where I put this like space and all of that. So I wanted to have a tall single structure on some sort of cliff or something. So this was perfect. So I made this blueprint, a very, very simple blueprint. And I think this one, floor, alien power augmenter. Yes. So yeah, so I just made this blueprint, an extremely simple blueprint. There is one thing though, which I am not sure about this alien power augmenter. So I had to accommodate that, which is the input. So there is like one singular input over here, which I'm not sure how how or what it needs. And it's only an input, it's not an output. So only things go into it, things don't come out of it. So which means that I can just use the merger, the splitter over here and something like this, and I can just plop it down. So I have these conveyor lifts in place so that if need be, I can just plop that down. There is space over here, so I can bring resources from one end, and from the other end I can just take it up, and here I will just reverse this. And similarly, I can keep making that sort of pattern and go as tall as needed. And I can get the input. Of course, this won't be balanced. This will be a, what is that? This won't be a balanced setup. I think it will be like manifold setup. So where things are just flowing one after the other. So that's the thing. But still, I wanted to accommodate that. So I included that in the blueprint. Apart from that, I have put lights in here because I wanted this to look cool. Right now, I have set it to like blue. So all of these powers, so each of these individual floors has its own power unit that's part of the blueprint. So if I want, I can make every single one of these different colors or have just the same color. But I feel like it looks really cool. It looks really, really nice at night time. I wanted something at like near my base, and I have been working on my base a little bit. I worked on this part quite a bit. Basically, now it feels a lot more simpler. So I can just come here, put whatever I want. This is leaves, wood, and then all the animal parts, then the slugs. So this is perfect. Now I can't see the machines. If I want to see the machines, I can just jump a little bit and then I can see that. So it's over there. And then a bit of staircase over here. Here I have not planned at all. I am planning on using this for SAM stuff. I still have not set up any factory for SAM because there is nothing to do apart from one single crystal which I can make, which I don't really need. So, but I am planning on using this part for that. So that's the plan. And then the entry points to all of these gateways, like these hypertubes. I have changed this quite a bit. It looks so much more cleaner, and there is a power switch for each one of these, so that if I come here, I don't accidentally get sucked into one of these and just fly away. So I have to turn it on, and only then I will go. So which is nice. Right now I have only one, which is fuel power plant, where I can turn it on and go there. I'm using that quite a bit whenever I need to go there. So this is nice. So this is extremely easy now, easy to access. And it's yeah, it's well laid out. I'm happy about this. This power poles and all will move away. That is a part which I need to work through, but yeah. And then this is an place where I can just come in and do any sort of like debugging if needed. Like actual factory setup is over here. So that is nice. And then the last part over here that I changed is this one. So I really wanted a place where I can actually bring in my vehicles. I wanted to have some sort of like road network somewhere connected to this. I wanted to use the natural roads which are in the game. Like for example, these sorts of places, it's a natural road. All maps, like all biomes has its own road. For example, over here. So this is a road which the devs themselves have created, where they want us to use vehicles on this road, and it actually goes all the way throughout this entire map, even to the red forest, like red biome, everywhere. So which is really nice. So I wanted to use that. So for that reason, I have not for production, just for just to make it look nice. I won't be using trucks for production, but it's there. So here there's like one entryway, one exit way, and all of my trucks are parked here, like tractor, explorer, truck. Perfect. This looks nice. There is also enough space to take turns, U-turns, everything. I'm not sure about this place. I will plan out something over here, but this place is right now empty, so I will plan out something over there. But I think this is looking good. It's slowly taking shape. I was not liking the box structure, so I removed parts of it. I'll be thinking of something. I'm really bad at decoration and all of that stuff, so I'll slowly put up something. It won't be like the most modern art or anything like that, but like some of the other people do. There are lots of other creative people who can do a lot more beautiful stuff, but it's really difficult for me. So because I'm more of a math guy more than anything. So yeah, but I think this is looking pretty nice. I really wanted to complete this structure, so I just spent a little bit of time on that, and also beautification of some of the stuff. Now the next plan is Turbo Motor Factory. That's the only part that is left, which is this one. I have been putting some notes. I could not get the last recipe. I think that's locked from future milestones, so I can't really get that. But using these two, I really wanted to automate in some way in a single blueprint, but it's been really tough. I was underclocking this to like 1, and I was trying to make this work, but as you can see, radio control unit itself is like 3, which means it itself needs a singular blueprint. So it's been tough to get it into a single blueprint, but I'm trying. So that's one thing. The next thing is explosive factory, basically weapons factory. I want to make one, so I am trying to put some spreadsheet for that. So it's going well. I can make that easily. So that's a plan. And the other one is actual space elevator factory over there. That's my another plan. So for now, I think I'll focus on Fixmas. I'll complete the Fixmas factory. Then I'll do the turbo motor factory. Then I'll focus on space elevator parts. But to make the space elevator parts is the toughest one, because that will need the rail network and all of that. So that will take me quite a bit of time. But I think that'll be worth it. I'm also planning on removing these huge structures that I have built, which goes so which are so huge, that takes away from the scope of all of my other factories. Like all of my other factories are so small, but this singular like bridge over here is so tall, so that takes away from all of my current structures. So I do want to, I won't remove those structures. That looks cool, but this part over here is something that I'm planning on removing. That one will be tough. It has like probably like 7 or 8 different conveyor belts traveling on that, so I won't be removing that. But this part, which goes all the way over there, is something that I'll probably change the way how it looks and how it is working. So that's my plan for now. I think this is a very short video, but it's fine. I am laying out plans, I am making spreadsheets and all of that. So it'll be worthwhile. So yeah, with that, thank you everyone. See you guys in the next video. Bye.